Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's Vicki Ross today for my live presentation. This is live, like I said, and takes a few minutes for everybody to get in. And there is some chit chat. But if you want to skip over that when you watch it, if you watch the replay, feel free to do so. I'm just over here finishing getting ready. Hey, P Masters, how are ya? Isn't that a cool picture? I get a lot of my source from Pexels, P-E-X-E-L-S, and royalty free. And I just sit there sometimes at night when I haven't got brains to do anything else, and I look for pictures that grab my attention and put them in my collection. So anytime I need one, I can almost always find one. So that's what we're doing today. I hope this finds you well and a warm day. And it's a little cloudy and Sahara-ish here in Arkansas today, but get this up on my YouTube so I can. Did all that and then didn't do it. I get tired of ads on YouTube. I get tired of ads on YouTube. There it is, double. Let's go down, down, down. I take my volume all the way down on the phone and then forget to put it back up so I don't get any messages or phone calls or anything. And that means after we go off the air too. All right, get my chair all cozied up. Need my glue stick. I'm a little early, so I'm just going to sit here quietly and zen out. Everyone's YouTube is slowed down as far as participation and people coming to watch because there is so much to choose from now. But that's okay. Replays are up. It may just be us today. All right, 3:40. I think I am going to start. There's a couple more in the green room. So these are some things I'm going to use today. Washi tape, homemade washi, and bits and pieces of Robyn McClendon's July printables. So for now, let's see. No, I'll just pull it up. I've got my folder all made. Because if I don't keep my pages locked down, I forgot to turn off. I always forget that. Okay, let me turn off autofocus. Maybe I'll quit yawning here in a minute. Okay. Now, when I refresh the screen, it may go black. So if it does, just hang tight. Alrighty. I am back. It's funny, the light doesn't do so good over there. I love my new light. It's a dual-headed daylight LED, and I can split the bars or put them together, or, you know, it's really a cool light. And I'm getting pretty good light over here. There we go. Now then, I had to test my audio. So, Robyn's printables this month are on her Teachable site. The link is in the description box below. These are the printables for July. It's backgrounds mostly, and in a real pretty color palette, and they all tend to go together. These are $6 for 13. So we got some blues and yellows. Blues and yellows. I love Robyn's jelly printing. How about some green and yellow? Blue and orange. Looks like dreamsicles. Blue and orange. Really pretty. I cannot do any more jelly printing until I use what I've got. Pretty, pretty. There you have it, 13. Real nice backgrounds. In fact, for this particular project I'm going to do, depending on how long it takes, I might do it twice. I don't know. So I'm going to put that away. And the ones that I tore from are here. Right there where I can tear some more. Now, the first, I wasn't in Pexels 5 seconds. And I found this picture in my collection that I had admired. And it just made me think of the collection's colors. And so I wanted to do this person in collage, which I think will be a tremendous amount of fun. That's the color version. And this is the black and white version, posterized. So, theory being that these dark shapes, let me get something. That's a straw, that won't help me. All right, let's just use this. Now, when I talk about shapes, this is going to be a little bit of a lesson. most of the time. Now, if I'm doing journaling or something like that, I'll trace, I'll do anything I want to. But if I'm painting, I usually try to do shapes. So like this is a shape around her eye. This is a shape, the darkest part of her face and neck. And if I start with the darkest shapes down here and darkest shape here, and then do the next darkest. This is a posterized photo in Photoshop. It was turned into black and white first, and then it was posterized to 4 levels. So I've got dark, medium light, and light. So I've got 4 values. So if I do this, then that just leads me right into this. And the next thing all you know you have left are the whites, the lights, like right here. So that's a theory in painting that keeps you from having to draw the features. They just appear when they're ready. So, I also did this. I'm going to put her over here. About like that. And I probably won't use that very much for this process. But I do want to get the boundaries of her face, because I don't want to screw around messing with drawing when I want to get to painting. Or, yeah. Okay, so here's her hand, and her mouth, and her nose, and her eye, her eyebrow, the top of her head. Let's see if we can communicate that. I said I wanted to put her. Well, what are you going to do? You just covered up all your lines. Okay. So her nose will be right here. I folded it right on her nose, so now the eye can be this far in from her nose line. This is just fancy drawing. All right. I'll get in the groove here in a minute. The nose comes up here. Eraser, doesn't matter, but I don't want to lose my place. Takes a few minutes to get the brain working. Okay, so now we've got the eyebrow comes back out for the brow bone and just curves back like that, measuring to the edge from the nose, which is there. About right. And the eye then is here. She's got some big old long honking eyelashes. And her eyebrow doesn't go all the way to the edge. And her eye, and I've got it's down a little bit. Okay. And then her scarf is from the fold at the eyebrow, right here. There's the beginnings of that. And we have bow. I'm sure there's a fancy name for this. I think they're so cool. Voila. So we've got her nose, and this would be her mouth is in just a little bit from the nose. Her upper mouth, her nose comes down, and her mouth comes in. And it comes in like that from there. So it'd be here. I can also check it by vertical. So it comes in even from the brow bone. And then we have lower mouth. And we have thumb. And the hand comes and judging from the knuckle to there is about right here. And that's about the top of the mouth. So let's go up a little more. And that thumb comes down. Then we have another finger coming out here. And we have another finger coming here. check a few. Close. And now her neck. I'm going to do this right here is just a straight pickup from that. In fact, the lower lip is part of it. So we're just going to take that, and it comes almost to the bottom of the eye. So we're just going to go like that. And now from the edge of the nose, not like that. So now there's our first shape. Well, sort of. And then our second shape is almost direct parallel. And so then that makes this shape, her neck, come from here over about there. And then doot, doot. From the edge of the and then we got all this gold stuff. Now then, here's a shape. Let's finish that shape. That's her neck. So this shape comes up and over and down. And it comes around behind. We've got a little dark triangle right there. And then this picks up. Double check. Close. Oopsie. Now that's her shoulder. That's here. So we've got a dark coming there. Comes down in there. And then out. Ooh. Now then. We've got this coming down and out. Not like that. Earring is decoration. Okay, let's get, we got that one. Okay, now let's get the darks on the hand. And then the next dark is here. You see, I'm not doing features. And then we've got some right there, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go. We can adjust as we go. Now let's see. Let's just see. Pretty close. And then down here we've got from that, about like that, we've got armpit. Way down here, we've got a bracelet, which I doubt that we'll do. Alrighty, who we got? Who we got? 9 folks. Hey, Joycey. Now, let the games begin. I'm going to put that up there because we've got it here. I'm going to start with my darkest dark. Now, there are not that many darks in here. So I have 2 choices. I can either paint it or glaze it now, or wait until I get my darkest, the darkest in this kit, and wait till I get them down and then come back and do a light glaze to push them darker. And I think that's what I'm going to do. This particular kit has a lot of light. So I'm going to use a little bit of this for this shape. Good bond paper Mr. Ross buys. Get my ooh. And now we're off to the races. So that color is my medium dark color. So let's just progress. Let's see. Now let's do some darks, like I said. I just wanted to get my first piece down. So this is a good dark. Have I told you yet today how much I love these oohs? And you know what? I've got a dark that comes on down there I didn't put in. Oh, this is, I think I'm okay. cut up. Okay, so I need something else that's as dark as I've got. Now, if I were doing this for myself and for fun, I know that I would go find some more of Robyn's Printables. Dark, and then we got more dark over there. Just folded that one over. It's kind of a way to gauge where you want to tear. I think that's probably pretty close. All right, one section done. Now I need another dark for the back of her hand. This area right here. It's what you call tearing 101. Whoops. I'm just going to leave that on there. No, you're not. You're going to tear it off. There. And we've got some dark going up the side of her hand. I want different pieces everywhere. I don't want from the same pattern. I want the value to match, but not the color or the pattern. Where's everybody? Joycey? keep reminding myself where I am. Right there. I don't think I would want to do this full time, but it sure is fun. I've seen all kinds of and then you just a little piece. All kinds of variations. I saw one guy do an encaustic, and he spent months collecting colors out of magazines. So he would have a pile of green, a pile of blue-green, and then he would come up with a design that might be very intricate, and he would draw every section where, like this, where there was a change of color. And then he would lay that, he would cut it backwards so that when he flipped it, the color would be next to the wax. And then he would burnish it. And then he would go to the next piece until he got the ink side down on his encaustic. After everything was burnished good, and he, burnish with a spoon or whatever else you have. I think he used a piece of wood that had been used so much it was polished. And then once that was done, he sprayed it a little bit and started removing the paper, being sure to leave the ink. I mean, he was working 24 by 36. It was amazing. Got a little bit of dark right in there. I don't have the patience. But it's fun to do it in little pieces. That sounds like a project that I would do or did in college. About that size board too. I took magazines, 17 and Glamour and all those magazines. I'm talking 70s now, actually 60s. Okay, now we've got a little bit of the next color, the almost dark. And I cut pictures out of the magazines, bunch of pictures, all kinds of pictures. And then I cut words. Those were my two values. And I did my initials in Old English type. And I filled in those initials with the words, mostly white. And then I did the background and all the pictures. We got that one, that one, that one, that one. We're good, we're good. Need some more dark there. I'll get some of this blue. Just about perfect. need to make that a smooth line, but I think I'll wait. Okay, so there we've got that dark. This area down here, I need to come in here with dark. And then we've got a little piece right there. Okay, there's our dark, dark. Now we do our medium dark. I want some of this color up in her, under her bow. It's got some dark up there too. Let me go ahead and do that. This wouldn't be any fun at all without a glue stick. That works. Okay, now let's see. We've got that done. We need a piece of, choose a piece of this under the nose. And we need another piece of something, something on her lip, upper lip. That was my stomach. Did y'all hear that? Okay, that's good. I think that'll work. I think. Want some writing, so let's do some of this for part of the face. Well, that's good. You just start. That's all right. A little extra glue. Glue doesn't help anybody. Doesn't hurt anybody. That stuff is strong. I'm going to put one right here. We use a little bit of the lightest light on the highlight beside her nose. Need a little dark. I lost it. There it is. Tapping my finger. There's a little shadow in there. And then it comes back out. That was the green. I don't want to use green again right there. And some light. I need a dark for that eyebrow. That'll work. Pieces and parts, pieces and parts. Let me see who's massaging me. Nobody? Seeing me? That was strange. All right, now I need a light. I hope that I've had my volume on through this. If I haven't, I will have to do it again.